Hello, hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Hotlap Humpday by Ricmotech. I want to get the stream started, so we still have some elements that are being added to today's stream. So you don't hear Kevin Ford, he will be here momentarily. You don't see or hear Robbie Unser, he will hopefully be here momentarily. I don't think we're going to have Brian Heitcotter out here today, but it means we're very dependent on all of you today. So hopefully we'll get a good crowd out, and that is one of the reasons I started early is I'm actually kind of excited about today's combination. We are at VIR, which, if I'm not mistaken, I got one of my greatest victories ever at VIR, a moment I was really proud of. But today we're in the Liger 320, the JSP 320 at VIR. So practice is finishing up right now, which means we're about to start our 1.5 hour qualifying session. And if you would like to join us, you can see the password. It's up there in the corner. It is Ricmotech for today's event. So, oh yeah, VIR is such a fun track, Kurt. Such a great track. So I am looking forward to today's event. Should be pretty cool, and it's a fun car to drive. It's a high downforce car that still has a little bit of a wheelman feel to it. You can still get it a little sideways off the corner and keep it contained. It's not just a once you break loose, you're done kind of car. So real cool there. Again, if you want to join us up there in the corner, Ricmotech is the password. Go into the hosted section on iRacing. Look for a room hosted either by Frank Rico, that is the host, Frank Rico of Ricmotech, or look for it by track. I found was the easiest
Sean.
way. Oh, hey, there's Kevin Ford. Hey, Kevin Ford, we're live, just so you know.
Hey, buddy. All right, we are live. Great to be here with everybody again tonight for round 8, if you will, our August edition.
And we're going to air a little dirty laundry today, right?
Yeah, you know what? We always like to air dirty laundry, and tonight will be very special in that regard.
Do we have a Robbie update? Have we lost Robbie?
We do. Yes. So yes. I think what we've done is we might have the wrong Robbie account that we've tried to connect here.
Oh.
Yeah, so I have a new one. I'm going to message you here with that information.
Okay, cool. I will be getting...
Yeah.
So, I see Leonardo Dragata is out here. I know Leo's got a new wheel.
Oh, that's right. I heard about that. Yep.
I gave him a little help yesterday getting up and running. He had to do a little workaround, but he is up and running.
Nice,
Okay,
nice.
Did you send me a message to Sean?
I did. Yep.
Okay. Remember, we can do it on the main channel of our chat here.
Yeah, we can. That's true. Yep.
Now I have to alt-tab. It's okay.
Have you told the audience what we have done? We have gone away from something that used to be called TeamSpeak.
We're trying to get rid of that dinosaur that is TeamSpeak. Okay, let's see. I'm going to try to add Robbie right here. Okay, add.
All right, let me get in the session here. Yeah, I was busy trying to get Robbie in, and we're trying to get this new conversion here so we can provide an even better show for you guys.
That code is not working for me.
Oh, it's not. Okay, let me go verify it again.
Wait, let me try.
What? Oh, wait a minute. I might be able to get it from here. Let's see, profile.
Or here, send him this link right here.
Oh, okay. It's a small R. Small R on
okay.
that. Sorry.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep, that'll do it.
Let's
yep,
try
I just
it again.
double checked. Sorry.
No.
Whoa.
Well, this part of Discord does kind of suck, I will say.
Yeah.
I gave you a link right here in our main chat of this room, and you should be able to give him that link, and it should get him in.
Okay. Good deal.
Hopefully. Like I said, people, we're doing a little dirty laundry here today as we do a little cleanup.
I'll be right back.
That Joa, that is first trick to racing. Is it's sort of like if you can get the baseball field flooded, then you don't have to play. If you can get everybody else to not show up to the event, then you can win. I learned it from Joe Rogan, actually. All right, so we are here for Hotlap Humpday. I am doing a little bit of time killing right now. I do see that Kurt, Leonardo, or Leo, and Andres have joined. Andres, joined us. Oh, that's great to know because I know Andrus was also having a wheel issue. So it'd be great to see that he's doing okay there. Let's see. Oh, Robbie just made it. Hold on. I'm going to try to send him a message. Invite apps. Add friend. Okay, we should have Robbie here momentarily. He should be able to join the stream. That will... Okay, so great question, Joe. We are at VIR in the Liger JS P320. How's that? How do you like that?
Okay.
Oh, I hear Robbie.
Holy, huck a duck in the ass.
Yes.
Oh my, Robbie's here. Can you tell?
Awesome. We won't.
Holy crap.
Hey, Robbie, we'll never have to deal with that again, though, because this call, is only Hotlap Humpday participants, and it'll stay in your Discord under friends or direct messages. Yep. So, like, at any time, you can leave. Like, right now, if you had to leave but you were coming back, you can just
go back to that group.
Yep. It's
okay.
that easy.
Right. So I didn't know I had two possible
and we're live.
things.
Yeah, we're live on the air, by the way, Robbie. Just so you know.
But we already warned people we were going to air some dirty laundry as we.
We're tossing it all out there tonight, guys.
So people had asked, what are we doing today? Today we are in, and this is why I want to get the stream going and get people out on track because I'm super pumped. We're at VIR, one of my favorite racetracks. It's a fun track to drive. And we are in the Liger JS P320, which I think as far as downforce cars go, personally I'm not a downforce car guy, but as far as downforce cars go, it's one of my favorites because it actually drives like it's not all that downforce. So
right, yeah, exactly.
You can drive it like a Corvette.
Right. Yep.
So if you would like to join us, if you don't know, I'm sure if you're here, you probably are a fan or a regular here for Hotlap Humpday. But if you don't know, Hotlap Humpday is a leaderboard competition. You can see the standings up there on our screen. We are looking for the fastest lap. That needs to be a clean lap. We are under qualifying conditions, which means total track scrutiny. Any off track will negate that lap. Any contact with the driver will negate that lap. It needs to be a clean lap, but you have an hour and a half to post your best lap time of the day, and best time of the day will be declared the winner of the August Ricmotech Hotlap Humpday. Now, as soon as that completes, that hour and a half session completes, we will then have a 15-minute fun race. We'll grid up in some kind of order that Kevin will let us know what to do, and we will just race for fun. But today, it is about the leaderboard. It is about perfection. It is just what can you do on one ultimate lap. So come on out here and join us. The password is Ricmotech. Go to the hosted section on iRacing. Look for a room hosted by Frank Rico. That's Frank Rico of Ricmotech. Or look for a room by maybe the car, the Liger JSP 320. You can look it up that way. Or you can look it up by the track, VIR. That was the fastest way I found it, by the way, was listing them in order of alphabetically and then reversing the order. V is pretty close to the end. So that was the easiest way. And then when you click on it, you need the password to join. The password is up there in case you forgot it. It is Ricmotech. And with that, I'm going to shut up. And I am going to hand the mic over to none other than Kevin Ford, announcer extraordinaire, as we get ready to get out on track for Hotlap Humpday.
How do we do the camera there, Sean?
Same thing. We're going to do Ninja. We can change that and make this all in one in the future, but we figured we'd keep it simple today.
All right, fair enough. I'll go to that.
And then I'll go to here and make sure it works. Oh, I see Robbie's camera coming in. There it is. There's Robbie. How you doing, Robbie?
Good. Okay, sorry about that. Whoop. There we go.
All right, good stuff. I am loading into VIR right now. Anxious to get in there. Looks like we have Leo Dragata out on track, and of course our very own Robbie Unser is with us, and Andrew Slizens is out there. Boy, we have our two hot shots hitting the track right away tonight, Sean.
Butt speed as we go out. Yep.
That's a little problematic.
Yeah, right.
I've got a new headset. I know everyone's always complaining. It sounds like I'm breathing, so tell me if that's.
Oh no, no more Darth Vader.
Oh man, no!
I don't
you
know,
sound,
maybe.
You sound
I
good
can't
tonight,
tell.
Robbie. We have to wait till you got to
knows?
get a couple laps in there, so get you worked up a little bit.
I know, breathing really sucks.
Right, doesn't it though? Breathing is hard.
Anyway. Putting into the world.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right, let's see. Spacebar on that. Okay, so Kevin, I do have you on most exciting.
Okay.
Someone asked
good
if it's
stuff.
fixed. No, it's not. It's not a fixed setup.
No, it's an open setup session, and you have the freedom to adjust the car at your will, and you may share your setup as well. I'm sure some of the drivers will be sharing their setups. Everybody tends to do that in the Hotlap Hump Day Challenge. The beautiful thing I love about Hotlap Hump Day, Sean and Robbie, is the fact that we all love to just go out and hot lap once in a while. In fact, we probably tend to do that more than we should when we're practicing for an event. But tonight, that is the event. The event is a hot lap. So come on out, jump in the car. We're out there in the, is it pronounced Liger or Liger? I've heard it pronounced both ways. So,
It's probably Liger.
If you're French or not.
yeah, probably. Very true. Very true. But yeah, hitting VIR here this evening. VIR is such a beautiful track. A lot of undulation here. Great corners. Really takes a lot of effort by the driver to get the lap time in that they're striving for. It is definitely a driver's track, without a doubt.
I call it
those uphill S's, man. It's so fun.
I call it a Liger for Napoleon Dynamite. It was his favorite animal.
There you go. Good stuff. Good stuff. Got an eye on Sean right now as he's making his way through, well, what used to be Oak Tree Corner. Where's the freaking tree? I know. It's just been blown away by a storm a few years ago, and finally iRacing was able to get down and rescan the new version, unfortunately without the oak tree. Yeah, so I have a feeling that'll get replaced at some point. I had heard at one time that they had seedlings from the other tree that was there, so we'll see if maybe that'll get transplanted.
Oh, so that only take like 35 years to come around?
That's all. Yeah. And 37 for it to be scanned.
All right. Yeah. Okay. You got Steiger fan. You got your info. It looks like. I forget this car's braking is inferior to other cars. You got to brake really hard in this car.
Oh yeah.
I'm not an admin no more, huh?
First time on the board here. Are you not an admin?
No.
Oh, hang on. I'll fix that.
All right.
Hotlap Humpday.
You are an admin now, sir. In all your glory. All right, first time on the board. Andrus Lissen's coming in with a 146.203, his third lap out on the track. First clean lap that he's been able to attain here this evening. Nice weather here in Virginia tonight, in Alton, Virginia, just outside of Alton, Virginia, if you will. Watching the number 5 car rolling through, well, the roller coaster. And here comes Sean Cole down through the roller coaster. Two drivers here back to back doing their dance through here. Working their way down to Pigpen. Or Hogpen, rather. Pigpen. Where'd I get Pigpen from? That's from Peanuts, is it not?
I thought it was from Porky's.
Oh, maybe it was from Porky's. Yeah, it could be. I'm doing my damnedest to break Sean's concentration, Robbie, but he's not responding to all of my rhetoric.
I've been working with a focus coach.
Yeah, right. Oh, there's that beautiful Huffy machine of Leo Dragata out there in his familiar colors. Watching the 93 of Kurt Workman. Working his way through turn 1 there. Very interesting corner, turn one, coming off the second half of it there.
It's like a little mini Lime Rock turn one.
It is very much so. Definitely very similar characteristics to that corner. Yep. Watching that 6 machine here, Robbie Unser.
Oldest, you've never run VIR? Oh, well, you're in for a treat because it is actually a really fun track.
It is a beautiful track. Yeah, Aldous, you need to come out here. I can guarantee you will have a blast, especially in this car. I love the sound of the motor in this car. It just, wow. It's just awesome. Oof,
yeah, how can this car be French? Everything about it says America.
Right. That downshifts, man, that popping, it just, love it. I remember, I may have mentioned this before, but when my wife and I were at the 24 in Daytona, the first lap, it was her first experience ever being at the 24, or really any IMSA race for that matter. And,
I'm overdoing the braking.
Those LMP3s came down into turn one, and when they started downshifting, oh man, that popping just, I mean, it just went right through you. My wife, she says, I've got goosebumps in my arm. I said, yeah, I'm right there with you. Yeah, she was hooked. She was absolutely hooked after that. She's a big muscle car freak anyway, so hearing those motors just about drove her crazy.
So does anyone hear Robbie? I don't hear Robbie breathing. Hear Robbie breathing.
We are breath free from Mr. Unser tonight.
Awesome. Yeah, fantastic.
Nice.
All right, anybody joining us, I'm going to give you one more quick promo. Get on out here and join us for Hotlap Humpday VIR, Virginia International Raceway. A fantastic track, super duper fun. One of my all-time favorite tracks, to be honest with you. And we are in the Liger, the Ligier 320, which is a very fun car. So great car and track combo. Should be a lot of fun. Leaderboard, Andrew Slisson sitting P1 right now. I'm P2. But get on out here. If you want to join us, go to the hosted section on iRacing. The event is open to any and all. And if you look in the hosted section, look for a room hosted by Frank Rico, or look it up by the car, the Liger 320, or look it up by the track VIR. And once you've found it, the password is Ricmotech. We have about an hour and 12 minutes left in qualifying. Best lap under qualifying scrutiny will be the leaderboard winner of today's event, the August event of Ricmotech Hot Lap. That will get you a ticket into our December finale, which should be a lot of fun and coming up sooner than you think. So get out here and join us and see what you can do in just this random car and track combo. None of us ever know till we go live for Hotlap Humpday what it's going to be. And today it's a really, really fun combo. Hey, have we done any just food for thought for our organizer here, Kevin Ford?
You bet.
Have we done any oval this year?
We have not, but I will tell you that it is about to come up on the docket, so everybody needs to stay tuned.
And are we going to do anything in the dirt this year at all?
Well, you know, there's an old story called An Ancient Chinese Secret. Yep, so that is under wraps on what the oval will be, but I think you guys are going to be quite surprised.
And then the next question, actually, I'm going to test this with my Sim Pit crowd. I want to find out if we can do can you do a hosted event with the hill climb?
I don't know. I've never attempted that.
So that could be cool too, where you just reset and run again, reset, run again, reset, run again.
Right. Yeah, Frank and I have talked about the fact that it would be neat to do, some rally stuff, but it's just really difficult to do in this format.
Yep.
But it would be fun to do that. But we do have something up our sleeve coming up though. So
awesome.
Yep.
Shit, Joe just threw down the gauntlet. He's coming out here just to beat me. You know, I have 2 rigs and they are not set up in the same driving position. This is a little annoying. I expect more from you, Sean.
Don't let Robbie hear that.
I need to recline. I need to lift the seat on this one. Maybe my pedals are too close. I feel all weird right now. I've been on the other rig for the last month.
Well, sitting in this car is a little different. We've got a car off the track there. That looks like Andrews Slizzens. Or, I'm sorry, not Andrews. It's that driver back there. Let's take a look here. Oh, Randall Sherritt. Great to have Randall out with us tonight. Sean, you know Randall?
I don't.
I don't either. I believe he has attended 1 or 2 other hot laps. I believe he was here not too long ago. Oh, we watch him heading off the track there. That roller coaster will definitely bite you. It comes up quick. Sean, you have anything going on at the Sim Pit you want to promote for our listeners out there and viewers?
Well, video I'm supposed to be working on right now.
Okay, we will wait for that. Well, there's your preview, folks. Love it.
No, I wishing I was at Gamescom, actually. A lot of things showed up at Gamescom this year for sim racing.
Oh, did they? Really?
Yeah, so I'd like to be out there. Moza, Sim Magic, Corsair, SimuCube, and some others.
Okay.
So I've been just trying to keep up with everything coming out of there this morning.
Sure. Yeah, new products and new information.
Oh, wait, slow it down enough. Oh, I can't get over how hot it is in my room right now.
Now, Sean, do you want me to? Are you pulling the audio from InSim at all over the broadcast?
Yes, it should be hearing you guys mixed with the voice, but I'm going to double check that real quick.
Okay, no problem. I'm going to mute myself here.
Yeah, it's
but still. Okay, then I'll still talk in the sim though.
Yeah,
that way it's not double whammy.
I think I'm seeing. Hey, everybody out there! We are on a new audio mix today with the new program we're using. We're using Discord instead of TeamSpeak, just for anybody in SimWorld. They'd know what I'm talking about. Can you just verify that our audio sounds good? Is the game sound too loud? I have a lot of game sound in my ear, which is great, and why I'm not responding to Kevin. I can actually hear the car. So Joe is coming
Robbie,
to beat me. R.I.P. Darth Unser.
What's that?
R.I.P. Darth Unser, because the
Darth Unser, yeah,
the breathing's gone.
Yeah, Darth Unser, he's gone.
Dave Coe, you cannot hear the game. Okay, I can sort that. Hold on, let me work on that real quick. Oh, you know what? You'd be hearing the wrong game audio anyway. You want to hear that one. Okay, we can do that. Give me a moment. Can you hear it now? It's being weird with the coloration. Oh, wait, it might be muted. It's not, huh?
Great to see John Hill out on track this evening, driving that black, red, and yellow Ligier machine as he heads up into Oak Tree Corner. Trailing him here is the number 7 of Randall Sherritt, looking to get his arms around this course. Looks like he was not aware of that roller coaster there the last couple of laps, so this may be a new familiar or unfamiliar course to Randall Sherritt. We'll see how he does here shortly. Does not have a time on the board as of yet. Right now, Leo Dragata has taken the lead spot up on the leaderboard. 143.547 out of Leo Dragata.
Okay, I think we got game audio, and it should match the screen you're seeing. I want to do one more change. The game should be above our cameras.
You still on most exciting?
Yes.
Okay. I've got Robbie on screen right now.
So do I.
All right, beautiful.
Oh. And a little
Oh, Robbie. Nice job, Robbie. A little bit of traffic there.
Whoop. Ah, dang it.
Whoa!
Right,
Robbie taking it
down.
wide. Yeah.
Maybe I need to crank up the volume a little then. We're at full volume. What can I do? What can I do? Here.
Wow, we just killed Leo's lap.
Oh, is that right? Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Yep.
All right, we made one
Yes,
more
we did.
adjustment. Oh, I'm hearing it on my speakers up there. Okay, since I have to get up, I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. If you'd like to join us, Hotlap Humpday. We're in the hosted section
I
on
was giving him
iRacing.
the right.
Look for a room hosted by Frank Rico, or look for VIR, or look for Hotlap Humpday. And
Did he
then
keep going or he went back?
you type in the password Ricmotech. I will be right back in a flash.
All right, got our eyes on Randall Sherritt making his way down the backstretch here at VIR. The straightaway that is nearly a mile in length. I believe it is the second or third longest straightaway on planet Earth. It is a doozy. You can really capitalize on some speed coming up the hill there, but then it brings you into a section known as the roller coaster. 14 through 17A are the corner numbers through that section there. Really, the weight transfer going through that section is just very difficult to keep a good handle on the car. It's a section of the track where you really work on your setup to get the car to hover itself balanced through that section. It's very difficult to get that car loose. You come up over the hill, you're swinging left, you dive back into a sharp right-hand corner, then you've got to get the car rotated back down into this little belly into the left-hander of 14A, and not an easy task as we watch the 7 cars spinning around there, heading through left bend, turn 4. Picking up the 9 now, the 9 heading through the S's there, making his way, or the snake rather, as they refer to it as. John Hill making his way up through the uphill S's. John right now sitting on 148.156. He's currently P4 on the leaderboard right now. John having a good run. Of course, he's pulling along that 118, the driver at the top of the leaderboard, Leo Dragata, with a 143.547. Leo looking to take advantage of some of that slipstream there, see if he can close up a couple more tenths. I would imagine John here will do the courteous thing and allow the 118 to come on by, although he is holding that pedal down, giving a little battle there to the 118 as they head up into the roller coaster. John trying to hold him off, but the 118 is going to drive in deep on the brakes, going to take over that spot. 9's going to have to lift a little bit there on entry and allow the 118 to get a nice clear run through there. Let's see if that Huffy machine is able to capitalize on some of that slipstream. Coming to the line now. Keep an eye on the time here as he comes to the stripe. Across the line with a 149.579. That must have been an outlap there for the 118 car. Either that or he got held up extensively there. Still have our eyes on Leo Dragata. Leo runs in the Ricmotech World Challenge over at the XMS Racing Ricmotech Series.
There.
Brought to you, of course, by Butt Kicker as well, and by the SCCA Foundation. Be sure to check out those races every Monday night and catch them on YouTube on Apex Racing TV. Absolutely phenomenal coverage. 2 of the SCCA announcers cover those events there for the Ricmotech Mini Mite Sports Car Challenge coming to this this Monday night, actually. They kick off round 1. They'll have a 2-week break after that with the holiday coming up, but round 1 does kick off on Monday night, so be sure to tune in for that. All right, let's give it a little announcement to the drivers here in the sim. Tell them about some Ricmotech events coming up.
Welcome, drivers.
I got some double audio.
Great to see everyone out here this evening for the August edition of the Ricmotech Hotlap Humpday Challenge. You betcha. We're getting it done here at VIR this evening, 3.27 miles around this place. What a beautiful open stretch of road. Man, lay down that horsepower with this VJ JSP 320. This thing is one fun car to drive. Great to see all of you out here tonight. And a lot of the regulars, Andrew Slissen's out here. He went right to the top of the leaderboard, and then Leo Dragata stepped in, and well, he took a big chunk out of Andrus' time there, and so I know Andrus is not happy about that. He'll be trying to lay down a much better time here over the next few laps. But Leo Dragata holding on to a 143.547.
I can't hear Kevin at all.
Currently at the top of the leaderboard. Robbie Unser sitting P3 right now, having a really good showing tonight with a 146.902, and John Hill with a 148.156. Want to make a little announcement about some events coming up. And of course, this event here tonight brought to you by Ricmotech.com. And of course, we want to send a big thanks out to Sean Cole from the Sim Pit for bringing all of his crew out to broadcast the event here this evening. We are live on YouTube, so be sure to head over to the Sim Pit and have that running in the background, or maybe on a side monitor, if you will. And keep an eye out on how the other drivers are doing out there while you're working on your setup. All right, a couple of announcements. Ricmotech is going to be touring the U.S. here. They've got 3 stops coming up pretty close together. They'll be at the Electrify Expo this weekend in San Francisco. This Saturday and Sunday, so if you happen to be in the San Francisco area, look up the Electrify Expo to be sure and stop by the booth. They'll have some sims set up. They'll be giving away some great prizes. Ricmotech will also be at the WEC race, at COTA August 30th and through the 1st. Again, that's that circuit of the Americas for the World Endurance Challenge Series coming over to the U.S. there to COTA. Ricmotech will have a display set up there. Thrustmaster will be there. They have a setup there along with WEC as a sponsor of the event. The Thrustmaster simulators there that everyone can go and drive. They'll be introducing a new product coming out there as well, so you get a chance to drive on that while you're there. So if you're going to be attending the WEC event, be sure to look for the Ricmotech booth there at COTA. Ricmotech will also be in Joliet, Illinois for the SubiFest coming up on Sunday, September 8th. That'll be a one-day event. It's the Subaru event, SubiFest. They tour the country, and Ricmotech is at all of their stops. They were in Pennsylvania last weekend. Again, they'll be in Chicago for the SubiFest on Sunday, September 8th. They'll have simulators set up there with a contest and a leaderboard going where you can stop by and give your shot at winning some great prizes there as well. We have just under an hour remaining here in our contest tonight, the Hotlap Humpday Challenge. Qualifying is in effect here, so those laps do have to be clean, guys. Make sure you stay off of that green surface out there. It's all about staying between those white lines.
All right, Sean, I am back.
I am back.
All right, good deal. So I was chatting in the sim, but it didn't sound like that was going across the air.
I had my volume down for the drivers.
Oh,
I just had to turn you up. It was on me. It was me.
Oh, no worries, no worries. So did it catch some of it then?
The end.
Oh, wait, okay.
All the Ricmotech tour dates were good.
Oh, good. Okay, so that did come across. All right, fantastic. Good deal. Good deal, good deal. Oh, we got a new mover and shaker on the leaderboard. We knew this was coming. Oh, we watched the 93 there going around in a circle in the snake area there. Keep an eye out for him. Oh, he's just clear. The track is clear there at this time. All right, the leaderboard has a big change on it, all the way down to a 43 flat. Andrus Slizzens in that number 5, a 143.039 out of that machine here tonight. That's going to drop Leo Dragata down to P2. He's about a half a second behind Mr. Andrus Slizzens. John Hill now showing up with a 145.617. He's P3 on the board now. Randall Sherritt, boy, he's starting to get his legs under him there with a 146.455. Good lap time out of there, or out of the number 7, rather. Robbie Unser now falls back to P5 with his 146.902. Sean Cole just behind him there with a 148.288. Great to see Kurt Workman out there tonight. Kurt, appreciate you joining us here for the August edition of Hotlap Humpday. 148.470 out of that number 93. And then Kenneth Estep, one of the regulars here. Great to see Kenneth out in that number 66. He has 4 laps on board with a 157.605. Aldous Butelli has joined us, so great to have Aldous out here, and Joe Antonio. Great to see Joe, another one of our regulars here tonight.
Kevin, were you doing in-game on that one? So
I
I'm
think
not
I
sure if I
was.
want to mute you, because if you're making driver announcements, I want to have it. But I got double audio on everything you just said.
Yeah. Okay, that was my bad. I forgot to reach up and mute that. I'll do that when I go in sim from here out. So, Robbie, I have a topic for you tonight. Driving on the threshold. When and when not to do it. How often did you find yourself, IRL, driving on the threshold too much and finding that backing off just a little bit was actually getting you better progress with lap times?
When you can wear your tires out.
Is that usually the
I mean, if you have to save tires, you have to save tires. If you can't, you run.
Yeah, you just don't have a choice, right? Yep. Where is that balance though? I mean, when you have good rubber,
I mean, really, it
underneath you.
depends on your setup, your car, how hard you push, the day, all of that.
Right.
Like you're finding in F1 and in F1 and IndyCar and stuff, and all of the going into it, they're not. It's almost 10/10 the whole race.
Yeah, they're trained to just run at that point full tilt.
Well, they have to. I mean, they have to.
Yeah.
The cars are there. They don't brake anymore. I mean, it used to be shit would brake. Ain't nothing brakes anymore.
Right.
It's all a spec series. You used to have to take care of your clutch. You used to. I mean, I've had races where I knew my master cylinder popped or the throwout bearing popped in my clutch, so I had to start shifting without a clutch, because if you push the clutch, brake fluid would get in the disc and make it slip. You don't have stuff like that anymore. You know what I mean? Like you used to have
drivers don't even have to
carry your
worry
car.
about it. Yeah, right. Yeah, you were having to feed the horse, pet the horse, and everything else, getting around the track,
right? Really.
Yeah. You had to manage the car way more so than you do now.
Right.
Now
but it's
you
still
just have a lot
there.
more
I mean, it
buttons.
is in GT racing, you still have to do that. In vintage racing, you still have to do that. In
Sure.
oval racing, dirt stuff, you still have to do. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, right.
But the top levels, F1 and I mean, those guys are 10/10 almost like nonstop.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, this car's built to go from A to B without stopping, so push it to the absolute limit.
Yeah. Yeah. So it all depends.
Yeah. You know, when you have
I mean, I still get beat in the sim that way, because I still have the real life tendencies where I try real hard not to crash and drive under all the time until you need to.
Yeah,
And the
right.
sim allows you to push 10 tenths because there's no risk.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
So.
Yeah, that's interesting. For drivers that are, not at that level of driving at 10 tenths, there is a balance that has to happen, because if you go beyond your abilities, 10 tenths to a driver that is only experienced at 30% could be quite costly, could it not?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's where. So it's just like if we get into these races, like I struggle this part just being fast, but if we get into the races and I don't get myself taken out early, I usually do better.
Right. Yeah.
Because that's a little bit more my suit, right?
Sure. Yep.
Because I don't make the mistake. You know what I mean? My racecraft is a little bit better, I feel like.
Yeah.
As long as I get through the first part, I usually get taken out right away.
Right.
But,
Yep.
so it just depends, and that's just because I'm used to doing that. Wow.
Right.
A lot faster than I thought.
No, I'm looping it. Damn it!
Oh, oof.
I might have dropped
Is
the
that
gas
you?
too far. Hey, Sean C. Brown. Hey, Driver69. How you doing? Got to have accountability to have racing, both rules and fixed. So true. 10 tenths is often 10.5 tenths. And chewing tires and fuel so much. So true.
Yep.
As much as I think iRacing still needs to make massive improvements in the tire modeling and whatnot, I do love, it was a few builds ago when you started to really get a good sense of what the front tires especially were doing.
Yeah.
And so I would notice that I love it about it is that iRacing would get very heat sensitive. So it wasn't so much the wear factor as much as this, if you really drove at 10 tenths, you could do it for like 2 or 3 laps, and then your front tires would just start to really cry.
Yep.
And it's like, but what the beauty was, if you could just back it down, you could recover your temps and be right back to a perfectly handling car, which is really cool. It made it so that the driver is like directly responsible.
Right. I have to say, I feel like that's happened. I can feel the front end a lot better than I used to be able to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Well, there is supposed to be, a big change coming in that regard. I'm very much looking forward to it, as many are, obviously. It has to be one of the most difficult things to do in a sim, because that contact patch is where racing comes from. I mean, that is the entire experience. Exactly. I mean, that is what gives the driver all the information that he needs or she needs. So to be able to replicate that is got to be a daunting task. There's just so many variables. I mean, when you think about the aerodynamic variables that you have at play with different body styles and what level of science goes in behind that, I can't even imagine once you start dealing with a tire rolling across a surface, temperatures varying continuously based on the throttle of the driver. I mean, there's so many attributes involved in that it's just crazy. I love these photographers around the track. They crack me up. Cars approach and they bring their big telephoto lens up, to get the photograph. All right, we have a new shaker on the board there. Mr. Leo Dragata coming in with a 142.199. A little late on the uptake there. I saw that happen a couple moments ago. So Leo getting it done out there in that familiar 118 Huffy machine. So great to see him out here tonight. Andrus sitting there at 143 flat. Boy, Leo just about chipped a second away on that leaderboard. Probably picked up a little bit of slipstream. Boy, just had one of those amazing laps. All right, John Hill still sitting P3. Joa now up to P4 with that 146.273. Randall Sherritt still sitting right behind him. Oh, there's a mover. Sean Cole in that number one machine, a 145.977, putting him up in that P4 slot. Just over 45 minutes remaining here tonight. And folks, if you want to come out and join us, you are welcome to. The door is wide open, or I should say the gate entry is open to pull your trailer in here and drop that machine in one of those garages, hop out on track, and let's do some laps, shall we? In the Ligier JSP 320 here at VIR tonight. What an unbelievable combination. I wish I was out on track, honestly. This car is so much fun to drive. And yeah, seeing some really strong talent out there, laying down some unbelievable lap times. I do want to mention Ricmotech.com, the sponsor of Hotlap Humpday Challenge. This is their baby and has been for, well, the last 7 years. I can't believe in October we will hit 7 years of doing this show here. And great to have Robbie Youngster out on track with us, in the booth with us for all this time. Robbie's been with us, I believe, since pretty much near day one. So great to have him with us. Of course, Brian Highcotter not able to make it tonight, but we'll look forward to hopefully having him back with us next month. Ricmotech has a big promotion going on with iRacing.com right now. If you run the Ricmotech logo on any official series, for your chance to win a set of MPI Ricmotech Sim steering wheels valued at over $700. All you have to do is slap that Ricmotech logo on your car, run an official series out there, and have your chance to win that drawing for over a $700 value. That's right, the Ricmotech MPI Sim steering wheel. Designed specifically for sim racing by MPI. Oh, we see a big crash there on the front straightaway. I hate to see that. Hope that driver's all right. So again, put that logo on your car, guys. If you're out there running official series, it'd be nice to win that sim steering wheel. Robbie Youngster making his way down into turn one here. This very difficult 1-2 combination. Got the 118 on his heels once again. They tend to be running right together here. I'm not sure if the 118 is looking to pull some slipstream off of that 6-bar of Mr. Youngster. He's Leo's gonna get that inside lane there. Robbie's gonna sacrifice that and let him have that lap. Great courtesy out there of that 6 machine.
Leo, are you getting cuts on those, or is that clean?
That should be clean.
I mean, he's really cutting those.
Oh man, he is.
No.
Yeah, you can get up on him. Yeah, you can really get on him. Are you wide open out of the snake there, Robbie?
Yeah.
Back there? Yeah, okay.
Was that enough not to?
No.
Damn. He didn't get an off track, and I did.
Really? Wow.
Okay.
Come on out and join us, folks. Ricmotech is the password. RICMOTECH, all lowercase. That'll get you into the garage here and get you on track. Try to win yourself $25 in Ricmo bucks tonight. That's right, the winner of our Hotlap Humpday leaderboard competition. Right now, it's Leo Dragata sitting up on the top of that board. He's going to gather himself another $25 in Ricmo bucks if he can maintain that time. But I'll tell you what, got another mover on the board here.
Another shaker on the board, Leo Dragano, 142, or I'm sorry, Andrew Slissons, rather, a 142.210, right on the heels within a thousandth of a second of Mr. Leo Dragano. Andrus, man, he is putting the pressure on John Hill, really trying to creep his way up there as well. Sean's still sitting on that 4.614. Let's see if he can get something done here.
Oh, God, Leo, don't hold me up, please.
Ah, come on, Cole. Ah! We're going in the pits. Andrus, are you running on that broken ES wheel? That is brutal. Excuse me. Let's see. We're gonna map an emergency mute button for Kevin.
Did you hear me in the or over the air that time? I muted it
at a different point. No, there was another.
It was. Yeah, I didn't on that last one. Yeah.
But sometimes I want, because actually sometimes it's kind of cool when you get the radio echo.
It almost sounds like the track speakers, right? When you're at the track.
Exactly. All right, if you are just joining us, we are here for Hotlap Humpday. It is something we do every month on the third Wednesday of every month. And Hotlap Humpday is a leaderboard competition. You can see we have the active leaderboard up there on the stream. Top time on the day is the winner of the event. We still have about 39 minutes left in qualifying. We run under qualifying because we want qualifying scrutiny. That perfect lap. It needs to be a perfect lap. No off track, no contact with other drivers. Yeah, you can draft. There are other shenanigans that can be done, but you better not have any X's or the lap is not going to count. Right now, as Kevin has kept you informed, the leaderboard sitting on top is Leonardo Dragata with a 142.199, which is just screaming fast. Andrus Slissons with a 142.209, right on the heels of the Dragata. And then it is 2 seconds back to the next group, being John Hill, Sean Cole, and Kurt Workman. So if you would like to see how you size up against people, no one knew the cars, no one knew the tracks, no one had a prepared 2 weeks of practice or any of that stuff. We all found out right before the event, so anyone can be the fastest on the day. Just get out here and join us, and you will be able to see how you stack up. If you want to join us, all you have to do is look for the hosted section. Go to the hosted section on iRacing. Look for a room hosted by Frank Rico. Look for the room that is in the Liger or the Liger JSP 320. Look for a room that is hosted at VIR. Once you find us, the password is Ricmotech, and there is still, again, 38 minutes to post a time and see if you can beat right now Dragata with that 42.199. Andrus, 2 spokes. Oh, that is so... So were you able to pop it back into place? I'm just kind of trying to think. It's like, well, there's no amount of tape. JB weld doesn't work on aluminum. Just trying to think of, like, I would almost like drill and bolt a plate on to hold it together, maybe. That's the only thing I can think of. It'd certainly be butt ugly, but it functionally might get the job done. Maybe when you're in checking the shifters, maybe there's a way to put a plate on there. So real quick, I just got a notification that I have a package at my door, so I'm going to go check that real quick, make sure it doesn't run off. Yeah, I figured it would be. It looked like that kind of thing. Yeah, I can see there's like sort of a little angle like it would pop. Says you have to... Oh, that sucks. Driver 69. Well, hopefully, so our camera coverage up there and what Kevin's commentating on is the most exciting. So usually our cameras are looking for the action. Since we're not under race conditions, we're just looking for any action on the track as drivers are posting their lap times. And at the end, so in 36 minutes now, when this is all wrapped up, we will have a 15-minute fun race. So everybody will be on the grid, everyone's eligible, and it'll just be out there seeing what you can do in a crowd, since most of today has been solo. So let me check that package. I'll be right back, and we'll see if we can improve on that time. I see Joa just pulled in front of me, so now I've been dropped back to 5th, with John Hill and Joa Antonio both ahead of me. Not super happy with the setup, but every time I even drop the gas, this thing gets too low, so I'm not sure we're going to be able to do much with setup for me today. I ran a season of this car not long ago, but I think we ran fixed setups. Because when I looked at my folder, I had nothing, nada,
Nada.
Zilch, 0. All right, I'll be right back.
All right, buddy. There we go. 7 car rolling through turns 1 and 2
Man, it's super
here.
hot in here.
That is going to be
You okay,
Randall
Max?
Sherritt. He's holding down a 146.455 on the leaderboard. He's P8 as we speak. You can tell he's new to the car as he doesn't have a livery produced for the vehicle yet, so he's out here getting his handle on this thing right out of the gate tonight. One of my favorite sections of the track here, coming up through the uphill S's. It's quite a climb up through this section. You really don't get a grasp of it until you're in the car to feel that pressure against the seat of your pants there coming up that hill. Picking up a lot of speed here. Brandon Carl, great to see Brandon out here tonight. Brandon, a 147.385 on the board. There's that Leo Dragrata machine, the Huffy Orion race team driver. Yeah, John Leo is he's our next up and coming Elvis. Yep. Yeah, he's not quite dominating yet over at the XMS Ricmotech series on Monday nights, but he is getting pretty darn close. He actually won the final event this last week in the GT3 car, and he's been doing really well. Oh, watching the 7 there, take a nose into that wall barrier at turn 4.
Fill our beverage. Be right back.
Watching Joa coming up through the uphill S's now. Joa having a good run tonight with his 144.267, sitting P5 right now on the leaderboard. Of course, he's in his ever-favorite Sim Pit machine with that Sim Magic logo on it there. Joa getting a little dance out of the back end there, coming out of Oak Tree Corner as he makes his way up the straightaway. Heading towards the roller coaster at turn 14 here at VIR. Virginia International Raceway, located just outside of Alton, Virginia, 3.27 miles around this beautiful course through the rolling hills here of Virginia. We watch Andrus Slizzens coming up one of those hills into the roller coaster. You can see that shifting of the car as it comes up over that first left-hander there. Then you've got to swing that car back to the right. Very difficult to get that weight transfer done in such a short little stretch of about 60 feet there between those two corners. Now down into turn 1, watching that 31 of Joe Antonio again. We've got a driver off to the right there in the grass. Joe heading through 3 there and around turn 4, left bend, as it's known. Now into the snake. You can tell why it's called the snake, especially from that view there. All those little candy stripes look like a rattler laying across the ground there. As Joa gets a little loose, takes the 31 machine off into the grass. As we watch the 118 come screaming by as he hits that left hook down through South Bend there, down the hill, up the hill, and into the double rights of Oak Tree Corner. Turns 11 and 12 here at VIR. The back straight has just a slight bend in it there. Watch him cranking up that horsepower, roaring down the hill here towards the roller coaster. He'll get up close to about 160 miles an hour. Yeah, about 157, not quite at 160. A little bit of slipstream might get him into that 160 mile an hour range. There's the 5 machine of Andrew Slizens. He's trying to get himself up into the slipstream there of Leo Dragata, but oh man, throws that back end out like a wet noodle coming down through into hog pen here. Robbie, you enjoying these cars? They're fun to drive, aren't they? Robbie, you within reach, or have you stepped away? Maybe Robbie stepped away as well. Well, they just left me in the booth all by myself, so it's just me and you folks out there scooting around in these beautiful Ligier JSP 320s here, Virginia International Raceway tonight. Boy, Leo's gotten that thing all the way down to a 142 flat. Unbelievable. Why don't you come out here and give it a run, folks? The room is open. We have plenty of garages left. We'd love to see you out here in this Ligier JSP 320. Let me get it straight, folks. That 5-car, Andrus Lizens. Andrus, a veteran of the Ricmotech Hotlap Humpday Challenge. He's been running with us for, oh my gosh, several years now. We've seen Andrus participating here. Can always count on him showing up, and he always lays down incredible times. Up there at P2 on the leaderboard again tonight, trying to chip away at Leo's winnings, because Leo's right now on the mark. He's chipped another 10th away now, so we're trying to stretch it out. 26 laps on the board for Leo Dragata, 21 laps on the board for Andrus Slizens, 23 laps on the board for Randall Sherritt. So all 3 of those drivers entering the session about the same time. Robbie coming in with 23 laps as well, sitting P7 with a 144.727 on the board. Huh. Ironically, incidents are about the same.
Loud,
29, 22, 32, and 32 for Mr. Unser. So all 4 of those drivers really pushing the limits out there somewhat equally, tapping that or toe tapping that tire off the track a few times too many there. But they are the highest of the incidents out there. Oh, you there, Robbie? What happened?
I left. I was good. I came back and I'm raped.
Where? Oh, are you talking about the leaderboard?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not very nice what they've done to you, is it?
I'm molested, frickin' bastard.
Yeah, they've been chipping away here. I've been watching them slowly working their way past you. Even Sean took advantage of you. Look at that. Holy man.
He always does. That's okay.
That's okay. Sean gets a free pass. That's right. A little bit of shaking up with the order on the board here. P6 now taken over by Sean Cole with a 144.614. Joe Antonio sitting P5 with his 144.267. John Hill still holding down P4. But that top 3, it has not moved. Randall Sherritt there with a 143 flat. He's finally getting his arms around this car here tonight. Great time out of him. All 3 of the top drivers pretty equal in amount of laps that they've laid down. Incidents are somewhat close between the top 3 drivers, so they're all pushing it somewhat equally out here this evening. Leo holding down that 142.091 though. That's a tough one to chase. Dang it, I forgot to mute again. Crap, Sean, sorry. I did it while you were gone, and then I forgot when you came back. Yeah, there's just something about this track. It reminds me of just jumping in a car and going for a country drive. I mean, you feel like you're just driving through the rolling hills of Virginia out here. Not to distract you at all, Sean, but you feel the same.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking. As I slide around corners.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're looking like a wet noodle out there, Boa. We got Joe Antonio looking to pull a little slipstream off that number 1 car. These two Simpit brothers doing the dance together here at VIR. Through the uphill S's. Roaring out of there and then throwing that car into South Bend. Down the hill towards Oak Tree. Well, Joa closes up just a little bit there on entry. A couple car lengths picked up. He needed to do it. That should get him within slipstream position here on that number 1 car. Sean moving track right. See if he can break the draft. Joe is sitting tight, trying to pull up on that slipstream. We'll see if it benefits him any once we get to the line here momentarily. Oh, Sean goes in a little deep through roller coaster, out of 14A, through 15, into 16. Now down into hog pen. Oh, Joe takes a curve through hog pen. Oh, Sean takes a deep run off the track there. See if Joe is able to take advantage here. Joa coming in with a 144.274. Oh, 7/10 off of beating his best time. Not quite there. Very close. Very close. Oh, Sean.
I'm driving so poorly. I forgot my beverage. It's the heat, I'm telling you. I haven't.
Yeah.
I'm like literally, it's like the hottest day of the year was yesterday in my neighborhood.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm guessing it's like 84, 85.
Out before I park it in front of somebody in a bad spot. You guys have a great night of racing.
Sounds good, Kurt. Appreciate you coming out and joining us tonight, buddy.
My pleasure. Catch you next month.
You bet.
Crashing in front of somebody is why we shouldn't run. I'd never be out there. Holy shit.
Still no times out of Gregory Cole or Aldous Butelli. Why has Aldous not turned a lap yet? You were chatting with him earlier, I believe, Sean. Watching Leo making his way through hog pen. This may be the lap. Oh, man, a 141.999. Oh, we've got a big mover on the board here. Brian Chatfield joining us here this evening in Hotlap Humpday and going right to the top of the board within 4 laps with a 141.1999. Unbelievable out of Brian Chatfield. Great lap out of that number 13 here this evening. There's that red and yellow machine of Brian Chatfield now heading up that backstretch towards the roller coaster. Brian just coming in here and saying, you know what? I'm going to show you guys how to actually master this car in a very short time. 4 laps and just lays it right in there. Oh, yeah, I can tell already watching him head through roller coaster. He knows this car very well.
Hey, Robbie.
How we doing?
I am doing slow. How are you?
Well.
Oh, no, Robbie. Robbie found him some daisies. Not exactly the treasure he was looking for, I'm afraid.
Was that a downshift?
Trying to get my buttons. I keep looking down at that stuff.
Oh, gotcha.
You know, I'm trying to figure out what's making my stuff work. But
all right, we're getting down to just over 20 minutes remaining.
All right, drivers, just over 20 minutes remaining. Just over 20 minutes remaining here in the Hotlap Humpday Challenge for August 2024. Right now, the top of the leaderboard is handled by Brian Chatfield, 141.999. That is the time to beat, guys. That is the time to beat.
jeez. Where did that come from?
Out of nowhere. Come on, Cole. Yeah, that is an insane time. Well done, Brian.
He's super fast. He pulled out in front of me. He's pulling away from me, and he's been off track 3 times. Still leaving me. I mean, that just... Damn. Not about it. All right, I'll give you the right side going in here. I think you'll catch me. I was collecting grasshoppers out there. Right side.
Oh, geez, sorry, Robbie. Oh, and then I go and do that.
Come on,
no.
Sean,
stay on.
you moron.
No, Sean. Oh. Boy, that hurt. That hurt bad, Sean. That was not nice.
This car, I'm having a little trouble with braking. Normally, braking's one of my better...
I'm having a real hard time braking on this thing.
It's very sensitive.
Oh, watch it.
It is very sensitive.
Whoa.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, guys. I should have brought that up.
Well, it's like if I brake, medium brake, I have good balance, and then if I brake harder, then I lose the rear. It's like the balance doesn't stay with me, if that makes sense. Did you go to first here?
No. Maybe I should, though. I'm having enough trouble with throttle slippage anyway, though.
Actually, I found second. I lost the rear more than at first.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and how about this last one where the tree used to be?
I've been dropping first on that.
Yeah. Whoa.
I'm on the board, still holding at 141.999. Just hard to believe that somebody got under the 142s here. Leo Dragata right behind him, and he's nearly in the 141s himself, 142.091. Back there in P3, we have Andrew Slizens with a 142.210. Again, I shouldn't say that. The lead driver has turned 4 laps, basically, and has parked it. Well, no, he's back out on track. There's Brian Chatfield. He's still trying to chip away at that time. I don't think he's been able to get another lap in here yet. As we watch Sean come across the line here, let's see if Sean and Robbie are able to get some business done here working together. Robbie in that number 6 machine. Down into left bend. Out of 5 now, up into the snake. Nice job, Robbie.
Yeah, but I got an off track going through there.
Oh,
and
you did?
there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's weird places that you get it.
Yeah, right.
All right, drivers, just over 15 minutes remaining in our Hotlap Humpday competition here tonight for August of this year. Round 8 round 8 here. We are looking for the winner on that leaderboard, and right now it's going to be Brian Chatfield. He'll be taking home that $25 in Ricmo bucks. That's right. Go shop at Ricmotech.com. Sorry about that. $25 in your pocket to get you started. And if you come out next month and win again, well, guess what? You can double that. So be sure to join us for Hotlap Humpday, the third Wednesday of every month. That's right, third Wednesday of every month. You can count on us being here, but we're not going to tell you what the car track combination is. That is a surprise. Nobody knows what it's going to be until the room goes up. That way, nobody has an opportunity to get any laps in or get any practice in. What we end up finding is we have drivers like Mr. Chatfield that's very comfortable in this machine and is able to come out and bang out some hot laps.
Oh, come on, Sean! Driving like
going.
such an
Go ahead.
ass.
Are you clean? I had a dirty lap anyway.
Alright. I'm like trying to pick up 1 or 2 tenths and we're down by 2 seconds. Oh, Robbie, you might want to go ahead of me, man.
I don't think so.
I seem to be getting worse.
No, you're just crashing at a different place than I am. You go up there, I go up here.
Late again, not braking.
Oh, I couldn't slow down. That was funny.
Drive with the fear. The
All
problem
right,
is this car lets you drive it like it's a GT car, but then it's really slow. And I think
Yeah.
that's what's going on is I'm driving it like it's a GT. And it just doesn't perform well. I gotta stop throwing it around so much. Oh. And I'm just late on everything, driving way too hard.
Yeah, me too.
Ah!
Oh, John Hill taking it wide off of Hogpen there, and another driver right behind him having some trouble there coming off that very tricky downhill right-hander. Was Joe Antonio getting a little loose back there. Hopefully it won't affect his entry into this next lap too much. Still no changes on the leaderboard. We're down to just over 11 minutes remaining in our competition tonight. And as you've heard me mention, the winner of tonight's leaderboard competition for Hotlap Humpday will win themselves $25 and spending money at Ricmotech.com. Be sure to visit Ricmotech.com. They are definitely your one stop for all things in sim racing. I tell you what, they have everything from small rigs to large rigs to motion rigs with the slip sense system. I mean, it is literally a sim racer's dream world to walk into that shop down there in Miami Lakes, Florida. If you happen to be down in the Miami area, make sure that you look up Ricmotech and stop by and say hi to Frank. Certainly would welcome you. And Let you peruse all of the amazing sims they have set up there. You can sample all of the different simulators, wheels from Thrustmaster to Moza to the Minimite direct drive wheel system that Ricmotech developed themselves. So be sure to pop in to see them. And if you're not down in the area and you want to check all that exciting stuff out, Ricmotech.com is the place to go. Starting to wind down now. Give a call out to the drivers here.
Just over 10 minutes remaining in our Hotlap leaderboard competition here. At Brian Chatfield still holding the leader time with a 141.999. Leo Dragata sitting on a 142.091, literally within a thousandth of a second. Thank all the drivers tonight for their sportsmanship and courtesy out on track. It's been very favorable with the competition here tonight. We're all out here to have fun and just have a good time. Of course, we are giving away a little bit of spending cash, if you will, but for the most part, everybody's out here to just have some fun tonight. We're all chasing that leaderboard time, and we certainly don't want to get in the way of another driver or interrupt his flying lap. They try to get to the top of that board just like yourself out there, so we appreciate the courtesy here tonight. We're going to keep the mics quiet as we get into the final 8 minutes here of the Hotlap Humpday Challenge.
All right. A little birdie told me, drivers, that there could be an inversion in tonight's race.
Oh!
Little birdie did whisper in my ear. Amongst all the car noise fluttering about, there could be an inversion at stake. Ooh, watching Randall Sherrod getting that back end loose, coming up through the snake there. Very easy to do. Coming out of turn 5. The track kind of fades away there, and you have to get that counterbalance done before you get up through the snake. A lot of throttle control and work needed there coming out of turn 5. Watching Joe head down through South Bend now into Oak Tree Corner. The tree with no oak tree, or the corner with no oak tree, rather. Randall moving drivers right. There's that sportsmanship we were talking about a moment ago. That 31 heads up the backstretch now, heading towards that famous roller coaster.
Oh, you dumbass. All right, let's get some tires.
That sounds disappointing.
Yeah, got a good lap going, and I just got a little greedy.
Well, you can watch Joe locking up those front wheels coming through the roller coaster there. Just barely keeping that thing from locking up, and now he is locked up as he takes it for a ride through the beautiful Stacy's out there off Hog Pen.
All right, 6.5 minutes. Oh, I can't get too sweaty and worn out before the race here. I don't think I'm going to be able to magically knock 2 seconds off my lap time. If I did, I'd win.
I love it. Leo Dragata, watching him head down through roller coaster. Boy, he is looking for just a breath, literally a breath, to move up into that top spot.
Now, 2 seconds isn't really that much, being that I've been pulling a little bit of a Ricky Bobby or a famous any Hollywood racing movie. I've actually only been running up to 4th gear. I think now I'm going to start using 5th and 6th and see how that lap time comes out.
Okay, there you go.
The magic extra gears, right? You got to have one more.
Sure, you bet.
One in reserve, always, like you're in the Tour de France.
That's right. Joe Antonio having a little issue there off turn 1. Takes another ride through the fields.
Freaking hot. Sweating everywhere. I need my fan stronger.
Andrew Slisden's having a good run tonight. At 142.107, he is actually, really in contention for the top spot. He only needs just a breath himself. A 10th and a half will get him at the top of that board. Sitting behind him, Randall Sherritt, he's found his way all the way up to a 142.321 as we are just inside the final 5 minutes here of our Hotlap Humpday Challenge competition. A lot of sweat on the brows of the drivers here tonight. Those top 4 are really putting the pressure on. And then we step back about 1.4 seconds back to Joe Antonio in P5. So the top 4 have really stretched out a pretty good distance there on the rest of the field. Sean Cole having a great run himself in P6, sitting with a 143.987. He and Joa running right together as they usually do. Big battle between those two, and actually those 3. John Hill's got himself in that little trio, 144.149. So he's just sitting back from Sean about a 10th and a half there. So pressure's on Sean to keep Mr. Hill behind you. Sean in lockdown mode right now, concentrating very hard out there on the track. There goes Leo Dragata, heading up into the uphill S's now. Just trimming every little bit of track he can off of those entries, trying to keep the car nice and smooth and balanced. Don't want to upset that chassis through that section. More time those wheels are on the ground flat, better you are. Faster you're going to be. Riding that middle lane now up the backstretch. Last lap came in with a 142.336. He needs quite a bit more off of that if he's going to take away that top spot. There's Brian Chatfield having to lift there for a driver going off the corner. So Brian's hopefully on an out lap here.
He was. That was me.
Okay, that was you. Oh, yep, I see you there.
I tried to let him go,
Brian
and
gets
then he
loose as
screwed
well.
up.
Yeah, boy.
Go ahead there,
That's
buddy.
what I'm dealing with today.
Go ahead, Brian.
Just took a temperature check on my
Where
room.
is he? Oh.
He's
I
ahead of
tell you what
That's what
I
I'm
hate about
racing
this
in
car
today.
is this
87
stinking thing in the
degrees.
right over here that you can't see a third of the frickin' track with.
Oh, yeah.
This car sucks for that.
Yeah, the view is really bad out that right
Beyond
side.
bad.
Yeah. Oof. Brian Chatfield getting a little wide there. Watching Robbie Unser make his way out onto the backstretch, the very lengthy backstretch here, as we mentioned earlier, nearly a mile in length. I believe it's just over 9/10 of a mile. Pushing speeds upwards of 160 miles an hour as they get into the brake zone here for turn 14. Through 14A, see those front wheels lock up on that Chatfield machine.
Oh, that's all you got.
Down
You
into
did well,
hog pen
Andres.
now.
Let me see your time.
Final 2 corners. Out of 17 and 17A, now up onto the front straightaway. It has a couple little bends in it.
You the man, Andres. You the man. Look at that. 41.767.
Oh, unbelievable.
With 51 seconds.
Wow.
By the way, I just measured.
on the leaderboard at 141.767. Brian Chatfield drops to P2 here with 36 seconds remaining.
Why is my mute driver button not working? Try this one.
Man, what the hell with this car?
See if that works.
That's not-
43.9. Wow, I am slow. Will not be the
Faster
first
than
time
me.
I lose first place after the checkered flag. We'll see. We're out of time. So cleaning up the track, that's it. Checkered flag's out. Is Chatfield on the track is the question. He is. Will it let him complete this lap? I showed 2:20 on the clock. I think it will. This is going to be all or nothing. Dragata's on pit lane, so no threat. Sherritt's pulled off onto the grass, so nothing there. Coming onto that final stretch for Brian Chatfield, and he slowed it down. Andrus, I believe we are on the brink of it being official, but I believe you are the winner of the August Hotlap Humpday. Might be the worst
how much
car
fuel
ever
we need.
through Oak Tree. It is really tough at Oak Tree. This is a tough car to drive, I will say. I love driving this car because of its. I think it's a challenging car to drive. That's why I enjoy it. Didn't really get much out of it today, though.
Yeah.
Leo, your wheel working out? Everything working still?
Well, a big congratulations to Andrus Lizens taking the win here tonight in the Hotlap Humpday Challenge. Brian Chatfield, a latecomer to the event here this evening, and he may be a newcomer to the Ricmotech Hotlap Humpday Challenge. If so, Brian, welcome aboard. Great time out there. Great performance out of that number 13. But Andrus Lizens in the number 5 tonight, getting it done as we usually see him do, come back here at the very end and take away that leader spot. $25 in Ricmo bucks is going to go to Andrus Lizens. Drivers, we have a 15-minute fun race coming up here. This is just for fun, so guys, don't go out. Stay in the session here. We're going to have a nice little fun race here. We are going to have an inversion on this field, so we're going to let the pace car get away, guys. I will give you instructions as we get ready to grid here momentarily. About 25 seconds out, we'll start that grid.
Well done, Andrus.
How much fuel do you think we need?
I have too much because I couldn't lower my car. So I'm running 13 gallons, which is more than enough. It's too much.
All right, drivers, some quick instructions for tonight's event. If your car becomes
Interesting. So you
inoperable
tried
during
to
the
do
race
that?
and you are not able to get back to the pits to use your quick repair, you must escape and you will be disqualified from the session. If your car becomes and you are able to get it to the pits to use up that fast repair, you are welcome to do so. Again, you have one fast repair tonight, but you have to get to the pits to use it. You cannot escape to use your fast repair. You will be disqualified. I will be the eyes in the sky for you tonight here in race control. Make sure that everybody's etiquette is nice and clean out there this evening. And let's not rub shoulders too much, guys. Again, we're going to let that pace car get away here. And then we are going to invert the top 5 drivers. So the 31, you will be starting on the pole here this evening. Randall Sherritt, you will be starting on the outside of the front row. So if we could have the front row actually pull ahead to the left and right and let those drivers split. Row 2, you'll pull up and split left-right. So drivers left, you'll move all the way to the guardrail there, and then we'll allow the P5 driver of Joa Antonio to move up to P1. And then the number 7, you will take the next spot on the, that would be driver's left. Again, the 31 will go up to the front of the field once the pace car deploys. Stand by.
Certainly not rigged in my favor. I'm the cutoff line. Leo, 3/10 up going into Oak. Yeah, me too. Same thing. I get it. Doug Hawley, welcome to the stream. Thank you, buddy. We'll see. I'm not looking very good here today. Starting P6. running P6 for sure. I have nothing for the guys ahead of me at all. Be lucky to hold John Hill and Robbie Unser off of me. Kevin, I also figured out why I can't mute you in the game. I don't think you can mute race control.
He does seem really loud.
Well, and I get the echo when he. Well, you do too.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
But you can. I was trying to mute him. I'm like, where's my mute button?
I agree. Trying to make it quieter, and I couldn't either. But the other guys are quieter.
Yeah.
All right, drivers stand by. We'll allow the pace car to get away. Front row, please move drivers left, drivers right. Row 2, move drivers left, drivers right. Allow the 31 car to move to the front. 31 car, you will start your race on drivers right. Drivers right. 7 car, pull out to drivers left to make the front row. Leo Dragata in the number 4 car, you will make up the next row for row 2. You will be drivers left. The 13 car will move up in place behind them, and then Andrews
can roll up
will
there
drop
a
in
bit.
the P5 slot, and then the rest of the field will fall in order as you were.
Leo.
All right, let's back it down. Leaders, go ahead and back it down just a little bit. We're waiting on
Go,
the
Sean.
cars here, I believe.
Or Leo's.
We'll just let the pace car get away here. Don't worry about the pace car. We'll.
Why did Leo
I'll be
not
calling
go?
The green here.
I'm not
Or
sure.
Brian. That was Brian.
Oh, it was. Leo, you go ahead of me.
And Brian should be in front of us.
Oh, that's Robbie. Okay.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be behind you.
Brian, you can come through. We're doing a top 5 reverse grid, so you'll be starting P2, I believe. That's everybody who belongs. That's everybody who belongs ahead, right?
I believe so. Yeah, because I'm on the last. Me and John Hill are the last row.
All right, drivers, go ahead and we can run single file here at this time. Tire scrubbing is allowed at this point. Tire scrubbing is allowed. Let's go ahead and start rolling. Let's go ahead and get up to pace speed. Pace speed is 53 miles per hour. 53 miles per hour for pace speed. We'll get the pack up and pair up call coming out of Oak Tree Corner. All right, drivers, again, you can use your fast repair, but you got to get the car to the pits to use it. If your car becomes completely inoperable, you've hit a barrier, and you're not able to get the car back to the pits, you are forced to tow. You are DQ'd at that point. Just go ahead and stay in the pits, jump out, and watch the rest of the race. Hopefully that won't happen to any of you. We wish all of you the best of luck tonight. Let's go ahead and pair up and pack up now as we head up the backstretch towards the road coaster.
Are you calling green?
We will be going on iRacing green, tonight.
Oh, well, it's going to be way early, dude, because the pace car's already there, isn't it? Or no? Does it wait?
I think it'll wait for the
Even though the
E1
pace
driver.
car is way out there, that will not trigger the green. You will get the green when you approach the green area of the start zone. Careful to the roller coaster section, brothers.
It's got to try not to run John off.
It's a long time till the green line, so everyone should be able to get through.
The start line is a ways up the straightaway here, drivers. So let's be patient. Maintain that pace speed, 53 miles per hour.
Yeah, lag back, get a big ol' ass run, Sean.
Up here, let's get packed up. Get
a big ol' run. Like, back and go now. Now.
Oh.
It's gotta be now. Yeah.
Green.
Holy shit.
Oh, shit. That was a self-sacrifice for the grid. Alright, now we gotta do some tracking down. Let's go, Cole. Let's pick up some spots after that tragedy.
I'll give you the inside is the way you're going to go for me. So when you catch me. Whoa!
If they give me black flag for passing over yellow.
Oh, clear as black flag there.
Hey, Brian Ostrike, how you doing? I had a bad start. Started P6. Oh, Jesus. Almost took out Robbie.
I almost took out John.
Oh, come on. I am having some serious throttle control problems.
I can never get that right-hander right because of this big old black thing in my way. I can't see the apex of that damn corner. Fucking thing. Damn it. Got too far under John. I lost the front end on that right-hander. Huh?
Yeah.
I tell you what, as soon as you get up under somebody, if you're not going by him, you're screwed.
The whole nose just goes away.
Yeah. Whoa, jelly bean. If you get a run, Sean, you better tell me because...
Oh, no, I lost my... It's like Indy Arrow loss. That bad. Gotta run in the dirty air.
Finally got through there, same with me. Yeah, if you get a run on me, you just gotta tell me, because I'm not...
Oh, I blew the last corner there, so no run.
I keep wanting to do this left at the top of this hill flat, but you just can't.
No.
Whoa. Oh, did I get in there too fast? Holy shit. Whoa, up, there I go.
Oh, what happened, Robbie?
It spun off. Hit the wall. I've done Overwatch. Ah, John Hill sporting the old Jaguar colors. That's cool. Did we lose Kevin?
Oh yeah, we did, huh? He went silent when he did a bunch of clearing of black flags.
I did go silent when I was clearing black flags. All right, back with the action here, folks. Sorry about
Leo's
that.
left us in the dust. He's gone.
Didn't realize my mic had gotten muted there from handling those flags, but
your wife's the only one here in the race, huh?
yeah, boy, yeah, my wife's enjoying the race call without even seeing it. She probably knows exactly what's going on. Big battle here with Joe Antonio, Brian Chatfield trying to make a run down into P1 on the inside. Oh, as we watch Andrew Slizens go wide now, all three of these drivers are going to be bunched up.
Yeah.
Chatfield gets a run around Joa. Now takes over the P4 spot. Now Joa falls back to P5 after starting this race
Brian
on the
spun
pole.
out. Or no, was that Leo that spun out?
Oh, that's Leo that spun out. Now we have four drivers now back here battling for P3.
Oh, wow.
Unbelievable. Randall Sherritt,
Oh, wow.
the driver who has just maintained, kept his car between the lines, and is pacing himself out front. The other drivers making mistakes. Leo Dragata now trying to make a move on the inside of Joe Antonio, not able to get it done. Now these two are going to go nose to tail through Oak Tree Corner. Leo Dragata now finds himself all the way back in P5. The blimp shot here is giving me a view of Randall Sherritt going into the roller coaster. P2 and P3 now entering the roller coaster. P4 and P5 now entering the roller coaster. So a bit of a gap now and quite a spread that's happened. We watch Leo Dragata go around.
Oh, again, yeah.
Unbelievable off the roller coaster there. 14A, he drops the back wheel into the grass. Does a full donut. We've lost Leo now from the top five. Now we have just our top four of Sherritt, Slissons, Chatfield, and Antonio.
Man, he sure figured a slick way to get back on the track. I didn't know you could do that.
Andrew Slissons now holding down P3. I'm sorry, P2 rather, as
come
he's
on,
chasing
car.
Randall Sherritt. He's got Brian Chatfield right behind him.
Shit.
Let's see if these two can actually get a run.
Oh.
Working together here as they come up through the snake. Andrus gets that back end a little bit loose there. Gets a nice run up through the snake here. Let's see if
Leo's
Chatfield
having
can
a
close
day like
up.
me. Oh, way to go. All right. That's cool.
Randall Sherritt still holding on out there. We have just under 4 minutes remaining here in this August edition of the 15-minute fun race following our Hotlap Humpday Challenge tonight, where we found Andrew Slizens at the top of the board. He'll be taking away that $25 in Ricmo bucks here this evening, given away by Ricmotech.com. Want to send a big thanks out to Frank for putting on these events for the past 6 years and 9 months. Boy, we are coming up on the 7-year mark. Hard to believe. As we watch these two drivers battle for P3 as they're trying to work their way up to that leader. As you see the leader heading down through the roller coaster. Now our second and third place drivers are in the roller coaster trying to find their way up to that leader. Lap times right now, leader has turned a 142.5, P2 and P3 142.8. So our leader has now held about a 0.3 second gain now from their gap time. Let's see what they are as they cross the line here. 142.351 out of Andrew Slizens. Randall Sherritt had a 142.543. So a 0.2 gain now by these two drivers trying to close that gap up on the leader. We're looking at a 3.4 second gap now between P2 and P1. That is slowly dropping. Now 3.3 second gap. Randall Sherritt doing everything he can to maintain his composure here. Just 2 minutes remaining. We should get the white flag the next time by. Robbie, you hanging tough out there?
Yeah, I'm in the pits.
Good. Oh, you're in the pits. Boy, you're hanging tough, all right.
Yeah.
Oh, I see you on the leaderboard up there now.
I crashed like in the third lap or something.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Boy. So are you enjoying this excitement with me then?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Boy, big
I'm the one that
here for
I got to
P2.
watch it and realized you were not here anymore. That was...
Yes. You noticed the silence.
Yeah.
The running of the mouth was not around.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Randall Sherritt's got a little bit of work to do here around this 3.27 mile course as he's coming up to the start-finish line. That gap has come down from 3.4 seconds to 2.6. As these two drivers here in P2 and P3 working together, they just turned a 141.647. Now they're side by side coming through turn 2. I don't know that that's smart, Robbie. They were doing so well staying together there, and it looks like Andrus has decided to...
Well, I think that Brian had such a run there, he just let it roll through, so I don't think that hurt him, really.
Okay.
I mean, look, did they needed the leader? I don't think they did.
No, they picked up 0.3 of a second now. The gap is 2.1 seconds on the final lap. White flag is out here, everyone. This is going to be quite a triumphant finish if Andrew Slizens is able to close up the gap on Randall Sherritt.
That's a long way. Randall's been solid.
He's been very solid, but he could have burned up those tires early as we watch these two close that gap now down to 1.8. 1.8. Here we go. 1.6 coming off Oak Tree Corner.
Now it's back up to what, 1.8?
1.7 now. Yeah, they're not going to be able to close with the gap. The only thing that's going to give them an advantage is how they're running right now, nose to tail.
Right.
Which
if
this
we
car
wanted
doesn't
to get
seem
into
to get
tire
a lot.
wear on these type of cars, we'd have to do like 40 minutes.
Yeah, very true. Very true.
These tires are made to go.
1.6 second gap as we head down into Hog Pen. Here we go. Randall Sherritt. He could be the champion of this.
I think you might even be able to double
15-minute.
stint these tires on this car.
Coming to the line.
They made up
It's
ground.
going to be Randall Sherritt's going to take the win. What a fantastic drive out of that machine here tonight. The number 7 taking victory in our 15-minute fun race after the Hotlap Hump Day
You did a
Challenge.
great job.
Congratulations, Randall. Way to keep your composure and bring that car to the finish line here tonight in our final event. Great job. Second place is going to go to Andrus Slizens. He and Brian Chatfield ran nose to tail, trying to work together, closing up that. Time, and Randall doing a great job keeping his head there and getting that victory tonight. So Randall, you can walk away with your fist in the air and all that pride, buddy. Great win for you tonight. We do want to thank everybody that came out for Hotlap Hump Day Challenge tonight. We sure appreciate you being here, and we look forward to seeing everyone next month. Thanks to the Sim Pit, Sean Cole. Thank you for coming out, bringing your crew out to take care of all of the broadcasts tonight. That's right, we were live here for this entire event. So make sure you go back and watch at least the final event here tonight, the final laps of the Hotlap Hump Day Challenge, as well as our 15-minute event. Big thanks to Robbie Unser for joining us tonight. We do appreciate him coming out, taking time out of his very, very busy schedule, and we'll look forward to seeing everybody back next month for the September edition of the 2024 Ricmotech Hotlap Hump Day Challenge. Thank you guys. Appreciate you being here.
All right, driver 69. Just a question for you on the was the Echo Kevin Ford, because Kevin was killing me today. Kevin, if you're race control, I can't mute you. So
yes, I'll try not to do that next time.
Yeah,
I'm used to hitting that channel, so I'll not do that.
The last time he muted, he just forgot to unmute it.
Yeah. So that's on Kevin, if that's what you're talking about. Anyway, cool event. Now that we did this, I totally remember we did run a full season in this car, fixed setup, and as much as I love this car, it was one of my worst racing seasons ever. For some reason, me and this car do not get along. I hate saying that. I even hate admitting there's a car that I don't drive at a certain level, at least. But this one and me, I love it, and it's so weird because I don't. Usually, when I don't drive a car well, I don't even enjoy driving it. Something about this car, it's probably the sound. It sounds cool, so I like driving it. Anyway, rough day for me. Rough day for Robbie. But a great day for Andrus Slizens winning the time trial or the leaderboard version of the event, and a great day for Randall Sherritt winning the actual race. So, any last thoughts there, Robbie, from this? What are your thoughts on this car?
No, it was a fun run. I mean, it's a great car to drive. It's a lot of fun. It's easy to make a mistake. I noticed this car will give you a good feeling, and then if you get in the wrong draft or behind the wrong guy, it goes away big time. So I found big mistakes come easy, and I noticed it with really kind of everybody. Right?
Well, especially if you missed your braking, it was so easy to go off track.
Just a little bit, yeah. So it was what I'd call a narrow window car.
Yeah.
A fun car, but really easy to mess up. I mean, it caught Leo out. It caught a lot of the good guys out.
Yeah.
That same way.
I know. Me. No, I'm kidding.
So,
of all people.
I mean, when it's on and you're on and you hit the entry right, the car has a lot of corner speed.
Yeah.
If you miss it just a little bit, though, then there's like no saving it.
Whereas, and it has pretty good acceleration, which again makes it kind of fun.
Very good, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah,
awesome.
No, it's good in the high speed. I mean, it was I thought a challenging car for the track.
Yes.
You know, I mean, this track, you had to work hard to keep it on the track.
Sure. I think when I won the race here, it was in the Miata, where you can literally just jump the curbs if you need to.
Yeah.
Right. So fun in the
and in
Miata
GT cars, in that type of car, this track is amazing,
yeah,
right? Because you can do that. But like that roller coaster, there's two sections here that when you get to downforce, the speeds are just incredible.
Yeah. Awesome. All right, so if you are watching this late, we've concluded the August edition of Hotlap Hump Day with Andrus Slizens winning the event, winning the golden ticket to the finale in December. Just to give you guys an idea, there's only 3 more events, 3 more opportunities to secure your spot in the finale. The finale will be the best 12 drivers or the 12 winners from the year. Luckily, I already have my golden ticket, so I know I'm in the event, but we will have a December event right before the main event. So, and that is when the big prizes come out. So, if you want to join us for the next Hotlap Hump Day by Ricmotech, it is always on the third Wednesday of every month. So, third Wednesday of next month, we will be back for the next edition. We don't know the car. We don't know the track. Rumor has it we are going to have at least one oval event. Maybe. I can't promise anything, but we might see an oval event out of these next 3 rounds. Let's see here. Kevin, are you here?
I am.
So Andrus has a ticket because he finished second in an event when somebody else had first
that's
place.
right. He sure did. Yep,
So-
I was just pulling
Brian.
that up on
Brian.
my screen here.
Yeah.
It's going to go to Brian Chatfield.
Awesome.
Yep, it sure is. So congratulations to Brian Chatfield. I doubt he's still in the session, but we will certainly get in touch with him and let him know that he is the winner tonight.
Awesome. Awesome. Driver 69, good luck in the GT7 Nations Cup. Really good luck to you. Wishing you the best. And, real competitive series there. Super competitive. Anyway, all right, so I'm going to give a big thank you to my team here. Robbie Unser, great job. Always nice sharing the track with you.
Thank you.
Kevin Ford, thank you for being there on the mic. Always making the event feel more like a real event. I appreciate it very much.
Oh, you bet.
And then lastly, I want to give a shout out to Frank Rico, who's not here. He is actually prepping for a trade show. He's going to be at Electrify Expo in Hayward, I believe. Isn't that Hayward? It's up in Oakland side of the bay in San Francisco. It's actually right by the, what's the boat? The USS, the Aircraft Carrier Museum that I've been to. I can't remember the name. Anyway, I'm giving you a terrible description of what's going on and where it is, but that's where he'll be this weekend with Ricmotech. Let's get a real good shot of Ricmotech headquarters right now as I talk about them. But it is Frank Rico of Ricmotech who sponsored this event. They put up the prize money. They bring Kevin on to make sure we have all of our entertainment going and set up the whole thing each and every month, including our December finale, which everybody who's got one of those golden tickets will be looking forward to, because that's where you can win the big Ricmo bucks. And I don't care how much we win, it's so easy to spend money at Ricmotech that any of the winners are going to have no trouble offloading that free money they have. So big shout out and thank you to Frank Rico. Good luck at Electrify Expo this weekend. And that is going to do it. He's with Hand Cooked Tires if you're going to be out at that event. I looked at the event. I was trying to get there. I'm packing this weekend for my move, so I can't. But anything that moves that deals with electricity. So we could be talking scooters to from scooters to cars. Anything electric that moves humans is at Electrify Expo. I saw they were going to have demos on like e-bikes, e-scooters, e-motorcycles, e-cars. I say e-cars, but yeah. So it should be a cool event. It's something I would like to attend just for the fun of it and see the future maybe. And I actually am looking to get something electric for mobility, not a car, but like a bike or a scooter or something just for around town. So it actually could have been advantageous to go to it. But anyway, that's where they're going to be, and we will all be back the third Wednesday of next month for the next edition, the 10th edition of Hotlap Hump Day for 2024. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you for attending. Thank you for being here on track. Thank you for being here in the stream, watching it. And get out there and do some sim racing. This is the Sim Pit. I'm Sean Cole, and we will see you on the track.